In graphic designing softwares, there are many ways to rotate an object. Simply, we have in transform, we can rotate it from transform, and there are some other tools in Adobe Illustrator through which you can rotate your object in various ways. For example, and if I have a star and I want to rotate it, I simply go here, click and drag. This is how I can rotate an object in Illustrator, but the problem is it's only getting rotated from the center of the star. If you see clearly, it's getting rotated from the center. What if I want to rotate this object from this part of my star or this part of my object? Simply, we have another tool which is rotate tool. Select your rotate tool. First, it's gonna give you the plus mark. It shows you from where your object is getting rotated. If you want to rotate it from somewhere else, before doing anything else, just go to that part of your object, click it, then the center point of your object would be here. Now if I rotate this one, now it is getting rotated from the point I give them. If I click here, then rotate it, it will be rotated from there. Click here, rotate it, it will be rotated from the point I give them. Now, how can I use this thing? Suppose I have an object, star, and I want to rotate it from this section. Let's press Ctrl R to get the ruler for having a guideline. And I want to rotate it from that section, but I want a copy. Hold Alt to duplicate the object and release it. To repeat the same action, just hold Ctrl and press D. It will be rotated. This is how we can work with our rotation tool. If I delete everything and put a circle, just give them a stroke, and then I want to draw a star. Align them, bring it here, click on rotation tool. My star is selected. Come to the center of the circle, click on it, hold Alt, click and drag, release it, press Ctrl plus D. Yeah, you can use it that way as well. But if you see here, the last star of my design overlapped the first star from which I started. For doing so, we can have degrees. For example, suppose it's a clock. And here it's gonna be 12. Just give them a nice design. Select this one, select the 12, select the number you wrote, click on the rotation tool, just come to the center of your clock, hold Alt and click on the center. It gives you the degree. Now here you need to do a little bit of math. How many rays do we have in a circle? 360 degree, and divide 360 degrees into 12. I think it's gonna be 60 degree. Let's divide it. Calculator, 360 degree divided by 12, 30 degrees. Now I want to give them minus 30 degrees because I need to rotate them clockwise, not anti-clockwise. For clockwise, you need to rotate in minuses. But if you wanna rotate in counterclockwise, then there is no need to put a minus there. Just copy it and Control D to duplicate all the actions previously we did. Now just change the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. An easy way to design a clock of yours with the help of rotation tool. So this is how rotation tools come in handy. Let's put something . So this is how you can create a clock in a really easy way with the help of rotation tool. What else can we do with the help of rotation tool? If you guys have seen, and I'm sure of course you have seen the logo of your gallery on your iPhone, it's created with the help of rotation tool. How? This is the logo of your gallery on your iPhone. First, let's drop it here, come to our rectangle tool. If we want to copy it from here, just draw something like this, only one, then bring it here, come to your direct selection tool, is it okay? Yeah, it's the same as it looks. Select the color and select your rotation tool, come and click, hold Alt and drag with Shift, then Control D. Repeat the same action again. Now let's change their colors. Select your selection tool, select this, then eyedropper, again hold Control. Whenever you have selected your eyedropper tool, the previous icon or the previous tool which was selected was selection tool. If I hold Control, it's gonna select my selection tool back, and if I release it, back to the eyedropper tool. It's a really easy way. Instead of going to your selection tool, then coming back to the eyedropper tool, then going back to your selection tool, instead of that, just hold Alt, jump to selection tool, release Alt, come back to your eyedropper tool. Now select all of them, go to your appearance and opacity to the screen, or maybe multiply, and this is how the logo is created with the help of your rotation tool. Then we have reflect tool. Reflect tool, it reflects your design or object. Suppose I have this one and I'm selecting my reflector tool. Again, I'm clicking here to give them a point from where I want to reflect it, and hold Alt to make a copy. You just reflected the design or the logo. If I go and design something else, suppose I just select the pen tool, click here, and here, press escape, select your anchor point tool, drag it like this, and if I want to reflect this, select your reflect tool, click on here, hold Alt, it got reflected. Now it's a totally different object. If you want to group it, select both of them, right click, group, now it's a single object. Like if you have the logo of your Batman, suppose I don't know if it's the same or not, but just to show you guys how to use your reflector tool or reflect tool, click on your reflect tool, click here, hold Alt and copy it. It looks more like a Catman, not Batman. The design, which both sides are equal or the same design, you just need to draw the first side left or right, then select your reflector tool, reflect it on the other side. It will be the same design you want on the other side as well. So this was about rotation tool and reflect tool. I hope you guys understood this one, and it's really easy to use it in your designs, and I'm sure you guys are practicing. I need to see your practices, whether you guys are sharing with me on the Instagram, Facebook, or you guys are sharing in the comments. Go on, share it with me and I'll review them as well. I hope you guys learned something, so keep in touch, follow my lessons and learn Adobe Illustrator. Thank you.